So I'm going to open up the hood a little bit and tell you how we actually got to, let's say, 1.5 mil ARR in 6 months. So let's actually explore some of the tools that we use and what our marketing strategies look like. Right? So first is in terms of content, we are a power user of ChatGPT. I mean, we use content for writing, any form of scripts, we use ChatGPT. But I think what we spend time on is iterating on ChatGPT. Right? So you see some of the blogs that come out from us. We make sure there is citations, there's graphs, there's tabulations, there's infographics. All of that's being powered using ChatGPT. Right? Second, I would say in terms of SEO, we use a combination of tools. We use SEMrush. If that's expensive, that can be like $200 a month. You can use keywords everywhere, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is like $10, $15 a month. So we use that for keyword analysis. But once you have all these keywords that you put together, we use a tool called numerous.ai, which is essentially a wrapper around ChatGPT that sits within Google Sheets. So I don't need to know Excel formulas. I can literally type saying, hey AI, like by looking at this heading, can you give me a URL? Can you give me the title? Can you give me what the layout of the blog should be? So we're able to, in some sense, create content plans at scale using Numerous AI. Outside of Numerous AI, we also use tools like Simplified for programmatic SEO. We're dogfooding our own tool, Scott, for creating SEO at scale. Next is, let's say, faceless creation videos for YouTube. We create close to like 6 videos on YouTube per month, plus 4 shorts. We use Luma, we use Levin Labs for like, we essentially sound Indian. So what we use Levin Labs is to like make it sound a lot more, let's say, global in the audio that comes out, right? In terms of images and video editing, we definitely use Riverside for all form of podcasting. We use Midjourney for like the high-end images that we want to use, and we take subscriptions for this. We don't shy away from spending money on tools because it's able to 10x our productivity in a big way. And once you have, let's say, you've created this content on Riverside, we use something like a 2-shot AI to like break these down into smaller shots. And people assume, oh my God, my output with AI has to be like 100% there, but you got to be a little patient. But what it's able to do well with a lot of these AI tools is at least the first 70-80% of the heavy lifting is taken care of by AI, right? Next, in terms of performance and social, I think all our creatives are made on Canva. What Canva does well is you can add your baseline branding guidelines, you can add your images, and then after that, it's able to, in some sense, give you lots of variations. We create social calendars using ChatGPT, and then we're able to schedule using something like a Hootsuite or a Buffer. Finally, in terms of decks, we use Gamma, which is actually like 500 rupees a month, which is like $6 a month. And literally, like I did a webinar last week on AI agents, and I dumped all this information from a Google Doc onto Gamma, and it was able to create like a deck in like 20 minutes. So I would definitely recommend checking out Gamma. What we're also exploring right now is converting the content that we're creating in the form of videos, even on the SEO side, into multiple languages. So that's an exploration that's happening. I think outside of all of this, for us, the number one use case is how can we use Scott itself to create all forms of social content as well as blogging content at scale. The important thing to remember in terms of the AI stack is you got to have a little bit of patience on using some of these AI tools, right? You got to get good at prompting, which is pretty standard, but you got to get good at like spending time and going back and forth with the tool to be finally happy with the output that you get.